What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Daaaa Picks. Sean, Rocha,
Yeah.
I'm still moon watching.
Josh,
I mean,
you
we're
had a
in
little hope, though.
what?
You had a little hope of not being on there for a little bit.
A little bit. The Bears looked great for about 3 quarters in the shit bowl, and then what did they do? They just ripped the hearts out of all of our chests, man, and we blew it in the fourth quarter. Terrible play call. We started getting we started playing scared. We got coached scared, got conservative, and Denver Broncos ended up winning. I mean, come on, man. We can't beat the Broncos. That was just awful, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? Green Bay, welcome back to the moon watching party. You got your asses kicked on Thursday Night Football.
Oh, I know you were glad to get that pick 'em wrong.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
Pittsburgh Steelers up on the moon watching party after losing to Houston Texans, who are now 2-2. Nice.
Yeah, that was, I picked that upset, but I was not confident, but it worked out.
Yeah. But y'all's team's looking pretty damn good.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Big wins for your Cowboys.
I had to get off that moon watching, man. I did not like it.
You guys dominated New England.
Thank God.
I haven't been up there once, and I don't plan on being up there for a long time.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll get into that.
So last week was probably my worst ever for the pick'em in any year. I only got 7 games right.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, those early games.
rough.
Really rough. You know, we thought Atlanta was going to show up. Nope. Riddler played like ass. So, I don't know.
What'd you guys get?
I got 9.
9? Roach?
Uno mas. I got 10.
You got 10. Double digits for the Roach.
I'll take it.
Good stuff. Now, let's shout out our top 10 performers in our Pick'em group from week number 4. Who's our top 10, Roach?
I started off with Nick SGD with 15 picks right. Joe Mama.
Whoa, for 15?
Yep, 15.
My goodness.
Well, there's only 16.
Wow.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Joe Mama also with 15 picks right as well. And Lamar the Marrier 01 also with 15 as well. We got Australian Cheese Box with 14 picks right. JJ Swerve also with 14. Stegan Hagen 14819 with 14 as well.
Okay.
Wendy Ravens had 14. Newhan 13, with 14 picks right. Steelers Fan 4 Live with 14 as well. And rounding out the top 10, it's John 7777777 with 14 as well.
Lucky Sevens.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, shout out to you guys for finishing top 10 in our Pick'em group for week number Quattro.
Yeah.
Who's our top 10 overall on the year, Roach?
All right, so staying at number 1 is Cam's picks. So he's on top of once again for the second straight week. Okay. Rockwell is number 2. Detroit Tristo moves up to number 3. Joe Mama is now at number 4.
Okay.
The Bronx Fan is at 5. Big Josh NU, that's his name, is at 6.
I'm Big Josh.
Packers Fan since 09 is 7. Vince DiBiase is at 8. Daaaa Picks 1 is at 9. And Jake the Man 2012 rounds it off at 10.
Well, congratulations to you guys. You're in the top 10 overall in the year, but it's still early on the season. I'm looking to bounce back big time.
I'm just shocked there's no ESPN fans to blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no robots this week.
Oh, my God.
Thank God.
Okay. But week number 5, it's going to be a big matchup. Big week for you guys.
Yes, sir.
You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Are you ready? If you're watching on the premiere, thank you so much for watching. Smack that thumbs up. Let's get to over 100 likes right about meow. And let's get into Daaaa Picks.
Jesus.
For week number 5. Hey guys, I just want to say I apologize to everybody. Thursday Night Football, we kick off the week with another shit bowl. The Chicago Bears on the road against the Washington Commanders, who are 2-2. The Bears are coming off of an embarrassing loss to the Denver Broncos, and we looked really good for about 3 quarters, and then in the 4th, we just absolutely shit the bed. Look, Justin Fields looked pretty good. for the most part in that game. He
Yeah.
threw that interception late that was meant for Cole Kmet.
Yep.
Going into Thursday Night Football, Jaquan Brisker is questionable. Jalen Johnson and Eddie Jackson are going to be out. Big news here. Tevin Jenkins, who's now eligible to play coming off the IR, he's questioned for tomorrow. Hopefully we get him on the offensive line. That'd be huge.
That would definitely be huge.
But we're going to be streaming this game tomorrow. Chicago Bears against the Commanders. And you know what, man? I'm really worried about this game. If we couldn't beat the Denver Broncos, who just are an awful team themselves, Washington Commanders, they can have a pretty decent defense. They can bring that pressure, and that's something that I'm really worried about with our offensive line. So, dudes, tomorrow's game, I feel like we could win this game, right? If our offense can be aggressive and not get conservative late. I'm so sick and tired of that as a Bears fan, where we get aggressive for some time and then we get conservative. We start playing scared. We start getting coach scared. That's what happened in that fourth quarter. It was 4th and 1, and we run it out of shotgun with Khalil Herbert. We didn't even put it in Justin Fields' hands, who was money for most of that game.
Yeah.
Like, that was absolute bullshit. But I'm going to have to go with the Commanders here at home to beat my Chicago Bears. Like, if we can't beat the Broncos, I think Washington can win this game.
Yeah.
Even though they're giving up some pretty good yardage, but
almost 400 yards.
Yeah.
This actually could be a good game. If y'all could build off what y'all did the first 3 quarters, I think it could be a close game.
It could be.
Yeah, and I'm praying, for fantasy purposes. But I think y'all really could, and it looks like y'all are actually kind of around the same, like, stats-wise. Pretty similar.
As far as yards, you can go, giving up and giving.
Yeah, so I'm liking that. So I am going to go Commanders, but I think I will take the Bears with the points.
Yeah, Washington's -6. Bears against the spread. Washington Commanders straight up. I think that's what I'm going to do too. Because the Bears, we're going to give our hopes up again. Yeah. We're going to get all our hopes up, build them up nice and good going into the fourth quarter, and then just whoosh, get ripped out of our chests, our hearts.
Yeah.
We're about to say asses.
That too.
But, the Bears coming off that embarrassing loss last week. Get it? Embarrassing. I'm sorry. I got to go Commanders in this game, man. There's nothing that tells me that the Bears should be picked at this point. But, yeah, I'll go the Bears with the points. We're giving the Commanders.
And one of the big reasons why I'm going to take the Commanders, too, is I think they can control the time of possession in this game. Yeah. The Chicago Bears rush defense is pretty awful. We've been awful all of last year going into this year. Brian Robinson, I think, is going to control us and have a really big game. Yeah. And Sam Howell, I think, is going to be pretty decent out there with Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson and such. So, Washington wins this one. Roach, you can take the Bears against the spread, though?
Yeah, I'll take the Bears against the spread.
Okay. All right. Over-under is 44.5. Taking the under Thursday Night Football.
Oh, I'm taking under.
Yeah, go under.
Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars duke it out here in London.
Ooh.
Jacksonville Jaguars, they won last week in London. Mm-hmm. Now they stay here for another week playing against the Buffalo Bills, who dominated the Miami Dolphins. Who were coming off of that 70-point win against the Denver Broncos a week prior. Yeah. We all picked the Miami Dolphins. Buffalo said, hold on.
Yeah, they were like, hey, we are still the team to beat in that division.
Yeah. So you guys liking this game? Because I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
I don't think there's much to talk about. Yeah, I'm going Buffalo. Yeah, Jacksonville came off a win, much needed last week.
Yep.
Yes.
But this is a different team than Atlanta. This is not a young team. This is a veteran team, and Stephon Diggs, monster.
Yeah, I look at the Jacksonville Jaguars secondary and how many yards they give up. Josh Allen is going to feast out there. I think you could pencil in Stephon Diggs for a touchdown. Gabe Davis. And James Cook, I think, will have a pretty decent game.
He's been having a great year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Von Miller could be making his return for this game, so that's even better for the Buffalo Bills.
That'll be awesome.
The Buffalo Bills go overseas. They get the dub here against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For the Jaguars, it was nice to see Calvin Ridley get a touchdown, right?
Yes.
After weeks of inconsistency.
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars, if they're going to win this game, they got to get him much more involved. He had that touchdown, but outside of that, there wasn't much there either. So, hey, man, Trevor Lawrence, they're going to have a big game if you're going to be in this one at all to have a chance to win.
Yeah, yes, they cannot. Oh, they better not fall behind.
Yeah. Over-under is 48.5. I'm actually going to take the over here in London.
24 to
and I will take Buffalo with the 5.5 points.
Yeah, I'll go over.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that too. Over. Yeah, let's do that.
You taking Buffalo with the points too?
Yeah.
Roach?
Yes, I'll take Buffalo with the points, yeah.
To Atlanta, where the play is play. The Falcons hosting the Houston Texans. Falcons coming home from London after losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Texans are 2-2. Wow. They beat the Steelers. They dominated the Steelers last week.
Amazing.
And, man, Stroud continues to absolutely impress, looking like he's going to be the rookie of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Nico Collins. This team is rolling right now.
Yeah, everybody thought the other guy on the other side, we all thought was probably going to be Rookie of the Year, John Robinson. Nope.
Yeah.
Stroud, man. This guy, as long as he stays doing what he's doing, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing 304 yards a game right now. So I look at Atlanta, and, they're on a 2-game losing streak. They're here at home. This is going to be a really good game. This is going to be a tough game. Yeah. If you would have told me going into the season or back in week 1 that Falcons and Houston would be a pretty decent matchup, I would have told you you're fucking crazy. But both are 2-2, and this was actually a tough one for me to choose. But, Roach, who do you have?
Yeah, so you're right, man. This one is a game I thought about a little bit. But you know what? The Texans could be getting back Titus Howard, which would be huge on the offensive line, but they did lose a starting guard probably for the year to a torn meniscus. So, again, it's another game where Stroud's down a little bit offensive line, but that doesn't matter. Give me the Houston Texans to go into Atlanta with Nico Collins, and hopefully Pierce gets going. I believe in C.J. Stroud, so give me Houston, baby.
I'm going to go with the Houston Texans as well, and here's the reason why. The Texans' offense, I trust it way more than I do Atlanta. Yeah. This is a team, I mean, the last 2 weeks combined, they've put up 13 points. That's just not going to cut it, man.
Nope.
You got to, this offense could get really stagnant with Ritter. They would, for them to win, they have to control the time of possession, use Bijan Robinson like crazy. Even when they do, sometimes it doesn't work out. Because they used him like a motherfucker over there in London against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they put up that one touchdown. Yeah. So I just don't think the Atlanta Falcons offense is going to have enough firepower out there, even at home, against Houston to keep up. So I'm taking Texans.
Yeah, we're all going to be unanimous on this one. I do want to see the Texans get Dameon Pierce a little bit more consistency. They're not even averaging 90 yards a game on the ground, and that's a little shocking with a rookie quarterback, but hopefully they can get him going a little bit. This Atlanta defense gives up over 100 yards a game, so I would love to see both these running backs kind of going at it.
Over under 41.5. I'm taking the under.
41.5?
Oh, yeah. Under. Yeah. Just looking at this, I'm going under.
I'm going to go over. I think it could be a high-scoring game, hopefully.
You could be a high-scoring game with Atlanta's offense?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right, Roach is going with the over. Me and Sean taking the under.
Yeah.
Detroit Rock City. We got the Lions hosting the 0-4 Carolina Panthers. They're still looking for their first win.
Yep.
Roach?
Yeah, so in this game, Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't practice today, and he's uncertain to play in this game with an hamate injury, apparently. But they do get Jamison Briley back for suspension. And on the other side, Panthers could be out with another target and that secondary in Dante Johnson with a shoulder injury.
Jesus. My goodness.
All right, Roach, who you got?
I don't think this game's going to be close. Even without Amon-Ra St. Brown, I got to go Lions. I think they win this by a couple possessions.
All right, so they're minus 9.5, so you're taking the points, right?
I'm definitely taking the points.
Sean?
Yeah, Carolina hasn't shown us enough of anything. Very inconsistent, play. And Bryce Young's still young. Little pun there. No, but yeah, like Roger said, Williams is coming back. Let's hope he doesn't have those drop issues like he did in the preseason.
Yeah.
And at practice in the offseason. So, but yeah, there's no doubt. Detroit.
I'm taking the Detroit Lions, too. I'm going to take them with the 9.5 points.
Same.
Panthers going to go 0-5. And for us Bears fans, that's one of the silver linings of this year, with us losing all these games,
Yeah.
Carolina losing their games, as we stand right now, we have the number 1 and number 2 overall picks. I mean,
Jesus.
so let's go Lions.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to go over because I think the Lions could put up 30, 40 points themselves.
Yeah, the over-under is 45. I'll take the over, too.
Yeah.
So, Roach is taking the over. I mean, Carolina, I think Adam Thielen could have a touchdown or two. Detroit Lion does give up quite a bit, so through the air. Thielen could have a good game here. Indianapolis Colts, 2-2. Looking for their first win here in the Nap Town as they host their division rival, the Tennessee Titans, who are coming off of a big win against the Cincinnati Bengals, dominating them 27-3.
Did not expect that one.
But Anthony Richardson looks really good for the Indianapolis Colts, guys. He looks great.
I'm loving this kid, man.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Roach.
So, in this game, Jonathan Taylor could be making his debut. He was full practice today. So, I think we're going to see Taylor on the other side. Treylon Burks in that practice, so he's probably not going to play.
Jonathan Taylor could be playing in this game. Yeah, I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts to get their first win here at home. Let's do it. Indianapolis. Tennessee's favored by 1.
Wow. I'm going Colts as well because every game, even the games they've lost, they've been in it. So I'm going. If Jonathan Taylor doesn't come back for this game, I still think they could win.
And Tennessee has a good rush defense. They're giving up 70 yards per game, but with Jonathan Taylor there, with Anthony Richardson and his running ability, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tennessee's favorite, especially the Colts being at home and both of them be 2-2. I'm going Colts as well, man. I think Richardson's gonna have another great performance here.
Over under is 42.5. I will take the over in the Nap Town.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over. That's low. I'm gonna go over.
I'll go under. I feel an under game.
All right.
Okay.
Miami, coming off of a loss to the Buffalo Bills. They're here at home against the lowly New York Football Giants, who are coming off of an embarrassing loss to the Seattle Seahawks at home on Monday Night Football. Dude, how many sacks did New York give up?
11.
11 sacks. It was tough. When I was going back and rewatching some of that game, Daniel Jones had about a second after the snap to get rid of that ball.
Yeah. That was terrible.
Brutal, man.
Even as a Cowboy fan, I felt bad for him.
I love it. Almost.
Yeah. Just a little. I didn't say a lot.
Yeah, look, I don't think there's much to get into here. The Miami Dolphins coming off that loss 48-20 to Buffalo, they're going to make a statement here, get back on track. Mike McDaniel is going to go nuts. Give me the Miami Dolphins. They're minus 11. I'll take them with the points. They're going to crush the Giants. What about Saquon Barkley? Any news on him?
No, he was limited at practice today. No update on his game status. And on the other side, the Dolphins will be without Terrell Armstead. They're a good left tackle for weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're all unanimous on this. Miami's coming off a loss, big loss. It was a humbling experience, as they all said that. So I think they're going to. This might be another 70-point game. I really think that could happen.
That'd be tough.
If you're an eliminator, take the Dolphins this week. They're going to absolutely destroy the Giants.
I am an eliminator, and this will be my eliminator pick of the week.
There we go.
Miami Dolphins.
Perfect.
Me and Roach aren't in it anymore.
Are you guys taking Miami with the points?
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go over because I think they're going to score over that themselves.
48.5? Yeah, I think so, too.
Me too.
And you know what? I'm going to say this. I think this is a big Jalen Waddle game right here.
Please.
This is going to be his breakout game of the season right here tonight.
I've been waiting on
this game.
Yeah.
Waddle.
The New England Patriots at home against the New Orleans Saints. Patriots coming off that loss to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Loss? I'm not sure if loss covers it.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
They got ass whooping.
Mac Jones hasn't not looked very good.
No, very inconsistent this year from him. He's had his moments, but yeah, very inconsistent.
Some news coming out of New England, Roach.
Yeah, so both Christian Gonzalez, it's the stud rookie, and Matthew Judon are most likely out for the year.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks.
And that's why they went out and made a trade, didn't they?
Yeah, they went out and got their former cornerback, J.C. Jackson. He signed that huge contract, 2 off seasons ago with the Chargers. Never lived up to it. Well, now he's back with New England.
Not lived up to it, man. He's been a bum.
He wasn't even active like a couple games ago.
Yeah, he's been absolutely terrible. Maybe coming back to New England, he can revitalize himself. But he's not looked good at all.
Yeah, he was amazing in New England.
So who you guys taking, the Saints or the Patriots?
In this game, I think New Orleans defense is going to win them this game. I'm going New Orleans. Mac Jones, like you mentioned, does not look good. I think New Orleans defense steps up, wins this game. Give me the Saints.
I'm going to take the Saints as well. Sean?
I'm actually going to go New England. I'll be the odd man out.
Going New England.
I'm going New England. I think they bounce back. It's at home. I'm not trusting the Saints right now, right?
That's fair.
I just not sure if Derek Carr did not look that great last week. I still think he's playing hurt. We all know that.
Yeah.
And I think that reflected last week. So I'm going to go New England to bounce back, and J.C. Jackson should help their defense a little bit. I'm just going to go New England here. I think they bounce back, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Saints. I think I'm going to say a pretty decent game with the pass catchers of the New Orleans Saints. Shaheed, Michael Thomas, and Olave. I think they have a pretty decent game. Alvin Kamara, they got hit. They're going to get him involved in the passing game as well.
Yeah.
So I think the Saints take this one. The over-under is 40. I'm going to take the under.
Yeah, I'm going under.
I'm actually going under as well.
AFC North divisional game between the Ravens on the road against the Steelers, coming off that loss to the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Ravens, can they get 2 wins in a row against their AFC division rivals? Because they won last week against the Browns.
Yeah.
So Kenny Pickett, good and bad. Kenny Pickett said he should be good to go with that bone bruise, but the Steelers are without Fairmouth for a couple weeks. On the other side, could be making his season debut is Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. They also could get back Marlon Humphrey and Stanley as well for the offensive line.
Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore. They're -4-2. I'm taking them with the points. I don't think this is going to be all that close. Pittsburgh Steelers are giving giving up 421 yards per game. They're getting torched through the air. They're getting torched on the ground. This is going to be a big game for Lamar Jackson in the offense. Rashad Bateman coming back is going to help things. I think Mark Andrews is going to have a monster game. And on the flip side of things, the Pittsburgh offense, Matt Canada, the Steelers are calling for his head. And I can see why. His play calling is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
I'm taking Baltimore all the way.
Yeah. I'm going Baltimore. They're going to be 3-0 in that division right now. They've already beat the Bengals earlier. They beat Cleveland last week. We apologize for picking Cleveland last week because, goodness gracious, they took it to them. But, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, give me the Ravens, man. I think they do win by way more than 4 points. I'm going with the flock.
And this might, if I was an eliminator, this might be another option, too.
Yeah.
I'm just
that could be.
This is a legit option. Yeah. Over under's 38. That's really low. You guys taking under or over?
Over.
You're taking over? I think I'm going to take the under in this division matchup.
Yeah, I think it could be like a similar score, 28-3, maybe 25, something like that to 10, sure. 20, yeah.
The Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles are still undefeated, one of the only undefeated teams in the league, right, Roach?
Yes, sir. Them and us, baby.
The Los Angeles Rams are coming off of that win against the Indianapolis Colts by the skin of their teeth in overtime.
Barely.
What's the news on Cooper Kupp, Roach?
So they opened up his practice window. They're not sure if he's going to play Sunday. And Stafford, I know a lot of people worry about him. He'll be good to go to play.
All right. What do you guys got? What do you got?
What are you thinking here, Sean?
The Philadelphia Eagles, or are you going with the Rams here at home? I'll take the Eagles. And I think the Eagles fans are going to take over so far. I know we say this every week, but the Eagles fans, they mob deep, and there's a lot of them out there in Southern California. I'm going to take the Eagles. I think Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown are starting to continue that huge connection. Yeah. And they're going to get the win here on the road. I think Los Angeles is not going to be able to really keep up.
I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams in this game. I told you guys I have a big pick. This is it. I'm going Rams. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. They can compete just like Washington did. I know that's a divisional game, but I think at home, Puka Nacua is going to go up, and I think the Rams win this game.
Well, I mean, I'll say this. The Los Angeles Rams, if their offense can get going, the Philadelphia Eagles do give up damn near 300 yards through the air. So this could be a big game for Stafford and Nacua. And if Cooper Kupp plays, that bode very well for them.
Yeah.
This could be a rough game for Kyron Williams, somebody who has been a beast for them because Philadelphia is one of the best rush defenses in the game.
Okay.
So I can see where you're going with that. I can see. All right.
Really, Roger?
Yeah, I hate it, but yeah.
Well, at least I'm not the only one because I'm going Rams.
Whoa!
Oh!
I'm the odd man out.
You're the odd man out. You know, I was leaning towards Philly, and they should win this. But I think this is kind of... I'm looking at all the last games. Besides that Tampa game, right? And even that Tampa game, it wasn't completely out of hand. They won by double digits, but look, 34-31, right? Minnesota, 34-28. New England, 25-20. The same team that we just dominated. But they barely beat some of these teams, and they're not that great, right? So I'm looking at the Rams, who've had their offense is putting up over 400 yards, pretty much similar as Philly, and they have the weapons, especially if Cooper Kupp comes back. They've had too many close calls. They're going to lose one of them. And I'm going to go with a veteran team, a great head coach, and a veteran quarterback, and They still have Aaron Donald. And some good fucking players over there. So I'm gonna go Rams pulling off the upset.
All right. So you guys are going with the Rams. I'm going with the Eagles. I'll take the Eagles with the 4 points.
Obviously, we're going
And you
with
guys
the
are
Rams.
taking the Rams.
Yeah.
Over-under is 50.5. You guys taking the over on this one?
I think it's going to be high scoring. I'm going to go over.
I'm gonna go under. I think it's gonna be a low score.
I'm going to take the under as well. To the desert we go with the Cardinals and Joshua Dobbs host the Cincinnati Bengals, the 1-3 Bengals, coming off of that tough loss against the Tennessee Titans.
What is going on?
It's really rough to even watch them play right now. Joe Burrow, he's not even close to 100%. I don't even know if he's close to even 60%.
Nope.
He's out there looking like a statue. He's getting tore up, man. We're doing one of our live streams, and one of our mods, a good friend, B Money, who is a diehard Bengals fan, he was suggesting, man, maybe they should consider putting him on IR and just let him get healthy. They probably should have did that a long time ago because he is not himself at all out there.
Yeah, exactly. We were shocked that he even came out and played.
That week one.
Yeah, we were just, especially even after he re-aggravated it too. Like we're like, no, they can't do it. They're putting this guy's season at risk even longer by keeping him in there. This offense, this is one of the best offenses over the last couple of years, right? And they're not even putting up 300 yards. Not even 200 yards passing. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's really tough when you have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and such. Yeah.
And the problem is T. Higgins has that rib injury. They don't know if he's going to play this weekend or not.
That's right.
Yeah, so Tyler Boyd, hopefully he steps up if he even gets opportunities too.
Yeah.
So you guys taking the Bengals to lose again, or are you going to take them to bounce back?
I'm going to go Arizona.
Arizona.
You asked me at the beginning of the year, no fucking way.
Yeah.
But I'm going Arizona. I don't trust the Bengals.
Don't trust the Bengals. Roach?
Yeah, I'm going to take Arizona as well. I can't pick the Bengals right now. The Cardinals, they competed with us. It was a 5-point game at one point. I think Josh Dobbs comes out, looks great. I'm going Arizona.
I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals as well. I think James Conner is going to have a big game here against the Bengals, who are giving up a lot of yards through the ground, almost 160. Yeah. So, and Josh Dobbs is playing very confident right now. Wilson, the wide receiver, he's been looking pretty damn fantastic with him. Yeah. So, I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals at home. Cincinnati is favored by 3. We're taking the upset. Yep. Over-under is 44.5. I will take... I'll take the over here.
I'll take the over because both teams have shitty defenses. So.
I'm actually going to go under. I think both offenses struggle a little bit. I'm going to go under.
Okay. Denver Broncos, coming off of a big win late against my Chicago Bears. They won the shit bowl. And here they are playing another one of the worst teams in the NFL. Yep. The New York Jets. The goddamn Jets.
Goddamn Jets are so close to beating the Chiefs.
I know.
Javonte most likely will miss this game, but they don't expect him to miss much more than that. So expect Javonte probably not to play this game.
The Jets, they played it pretty close with the Kansas City Chiefs in that game. They only lost by 3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I got to say this, man, Zach Wilson didn't look too bad against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, better stats than Mahomes.
Yeah. And another thing going into this game that I really do like as far as the Jets go, Robert Saleh saying, Breece Hall is no longer on a snap count. They took the leash off. They're going to unleash him starting this week. And this is a great opportunity to do that against a horrific defense like the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, they're giving up 176 yards a game.
God.
So you guys got the Denver Broncos going streaking, or are you taking the goddamn Jets?
Give me the Jets, Jets. You're right. Zach Wilson didn't look too bad. I think he has a decent game. Brees Hall hopefully takes over, and the Jets come around with the dub.
I'm going to take the Jets as well. Denver Broncos, almost 500 yards allowed per game. This is another game where Zach Wilson. This is a game where Zach Wilson can continue to build off of what he did against Kansas City. And build his confidence up. Get some real good connection with Garrett Wilson. Brees Hall, I think, is going to pop off in this, really pop off. If you have him in your fantasy bench, take him and put him in your starting lineup. Yeah. Go try to trade for him before it's too late, because his dude is going to get unleashed. I'm taking the goddamn Jets.
Yeah, we're unanimous. Zach Wilson, maybe having Aaron Rodgers there.
Yeah.
Maybe, a little whisper in the ear, give him a little motivation, and build off, like you said, build off that confidence. And we saw it throughout the game. His confidence kept getting better and better and better, and that's 90% of this game sometimes.
Right.
So, I'm going to go Jets because, because Denver won last week. I'm not buying it. Their defense sucks. So
43.5 is the over-under. You guys taking the over or under?
Oh, I'll go over.
Me too.
I'll go over.
Yeah, I'm going to go to over too. I think Jets will score a lot of points.
All right. Minnesota Vikings. The Kansas City Chiefs duke it out in Minnesota. Kansas City Chiefs enter this game as 4-point favorites, just barely getting by the Jets on prime time.
Yeah.
Vikings, they're coming off of a win against the Carolina Panthers. Roach?
Yeah, so there's no injuries to talk about this game. I think, and this might be a spoiler, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Kansas City's defense, we'll see how they play, man. But I think Kirk Cousins and J. Jeff, that connection is money right now. Mahomes, he's Mahomes, man. I'm going to rock with the Kansas City Chiefs in this game, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring, very close game, but I'm going KC.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Obviously, I'm taking them with the points, -4. Yeah. And, Minnesota, you're right. Those connections are pretty good. Kirk Cousins is actually having a pretty decent season with Addison and Jefferson. The running game has gotten a lot better over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to be enough. We're talking about the Chiefs here. I'm taking them.
Yeah, unanimous again, Chiefs. Even last week against Carolina, one of the worst teams, they barely beat them by 8 points.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And talk about Addison. Yeah, he's been great, but they didn't get one catch to him last week. Mm-hmm. That hurt me in fantasy. Don't do that again, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's true.
Poof, Jesus. But yeah, I think, like Roger said, it could be a close game though.
Over under is 52.5. Over or under?
I'm going over.
I'll go over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Taking the over. Now to the matchup of the week, to prime time, Sunday Night Football. If you guys haven't done so, smack that like button. We got the Dallas Cowboys, Sean's Cowboys, and Rocha's 49ers, who are undefeated. These are two juggernauts, two great defenses. Who is going to come out on top? Find out this Sunday. We will be live.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to go first?
Want to go first, Sean? Want me to?
Go ahead, Roach.
You go, Roach.
Okay.
You go, Roach.
I'm even nervous just talking about this game. Like you mentioned, it's a huge game. These two teams have faced off the playoffs the last 2 years. They've been really fun, great competitive games, man. The Niners with Brock Purdy, this is the best we've seen the Niners offense since 1994, the last time they won a Super Bowl, man. It's funny because we expected the defense to be better than the offense. The offense is clearly better than the defense right now, man. Christian motherfucking McCaffrey is a god. 4 touchdowns, almost 200 yards last week, man. I think he's a key in this game. If he can get going, I think the 49ers no doubt can control the time of possessions. This is going to be a really fun game. I'm just a little bit nervous about our secondary. We've been kind of having to switch out corners on that slot. I'm worried about CeeDee Lamb a little bit in this game. But overall, man, I can't wait for this.
It's going to be a good game, Roach.
Yes.
It's going to be a tough game.
Yes.
This is a very, very important game, I think, for the Dallas Cowboys. this is a team that it's been saying all offseason that, they're trying to take the next step. They're trying to, show people, prove people wrong. As a Cowboy fan, I hear it every year, even when we're a good team. Oh, the Cowboys are going to fuck it up somehow. Something's going to happen. They're not going to do shit. This is our chance. This is the game right here. The team that's beaten us twice in the last 2 years in the playoffs, who's the best team in the league right now. So, yeah, Rocha, okay. We have to win these kind of games, right? And we have been dominant. Let's take out the Arizona game. We have been dominant. And we got to show we could do that against a good team. So our defense is giving up less than 300 yards. Loving it. I love Darren Bland. Oh, my God. I've been preaching about him. I figured he would have a great breakout, especially when Trayvon Diggs got hurt. Sucks. Yeah. But it's given this guy an opportunity to shine, and he had 2 interceptions. Probably should have had 3, right? This guy is going to be phenomenal. So I'm excited for this game. I will say I think Brock Purdy's going to throw his first interception. I think he already should have had at least 1 interception, if not more. But this is a chance for us to prove something. This is a chance we got to go out and show people that we are legit and we're here to beat good teams. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of people giving a shit about it. We got to do it here on Sunday Night Football. That's all I got to say.
All right, so Sean's taking his Cowboys and Rocha's taking his 49ers. What's up with Debo? How's he looking going this game?
Debo's good. Jawan Jennings should be back for the Niners. And on the other side, Micah Parsons is going to play. Zach Martin as well. But Tyron Smith is iffy at this point to play Sunday.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue I've been having. Goodness gracious.
So I'm the tiebreaker.
Yes.
All right. So going into this game, here's what I'm looking at. The Dallas Cowboys, the one loss that they have is against the Arizona Cardinals. And what did Arizona do in that game to put themselves in position to win? They took care of the football. They didn't turn it over. If you don't turn it over to the Dallas Cowboys, you have a good opportunity to beat this team. Mm-hmm. Because one thing I'm a little bit worried about going into this week is the Dallas Cowboys offense. Could they keep up? If San Francisco could not turn over the ball, not give up a touchdown to that defense that's had touchdowns on almost every single game except for the Arizona one, if they cannot allow that to happen and the 49ers, their offense starts clicking and they put up some points, can the Cowboys offense match that? Can Dak Prescott get downfield and score in the red zone? The Dallas Cowboys are one of the worst teams in the NFL this year in the red zone. They get down there and they can't put it through. They end up kicking field goals. They can't score touchdowns when they get to the red zone. That's something that worries me. So I'm going to be taking the San Francisco 49ers. So, I'm going to take the 49ers. I think they're going to do a good job of not turning over the ball to the Dallas Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, there's a lot of speed on this team. Ayuk, I think he tends to play very well against the Dallas Cowboys too.
Yes, sir.
So I think this could be another huge game for him. But Dallas Cowboys could change that narrative for the San Francisco 49ers. They can force Brock Purdy to throw in just one interception could be it. Just one interception could do it for the Cowboys to win that game. And that could very well happen. But I'll take the 49ers in a close one. San Francisco is -4. I think this is going to come down to a field goal, so I'll take Dallas Cowboys against the spread. But straight up, I'm taking 49ers.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
It hurts. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you because Cowboys have had that reputation of not beating the good teams. So, like I said, it's our chance to show what we can do.
Yeah, it is. Over/under 45.
Under. I think it's going to be a low-scoring defensive battle. Give me the under.
Fuck.
I'm gonna take the under too.
Yeah, let me take the under. I'll take the under. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a 3-point game. So yeah.
Yeah. I could agree.
All right.
It could be a close game.
What do you guys have in this game? This is gonna be a close one. Come hang out Sunday Night Football. You don't want to miss it. Rocha, Sean, it's gonna be out of this world.
Someone's gonna be crying.
Yeah.
Someone.
You.
Rocha.
To Monday Night Football, we got the Raiders and the Cheeseheads. The Las Vegas Raiders here at home, they are 1-3. Packers are 2-2. Raiders on a losing streak of 3. Green Bay's coming off that loss against the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
Roach?
Yeah, so Jimmy G's still in concussion protocols at the moment. There's no firm update on him. On the other side, the Packers, their good tight end Musko's in concussion protocols, but He did practice today. Same with Jair Alexander. Looks like they'll both be playing in this game.
That's huge. That's huge.
Okay.
All right, so what do you guys like in this game? Because I think this could be a pretty close one, especially if Jimmy G is going to play.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams going against his former team, right? And Jordan Love, he could be under pressure quite a bit in this game. Max Crosby, he's having a good season. He's going to come into this one pissed off here on prime time. This could be a really close game. This could go either way. But who y'all taking?
Shoot. I've gone back and forth on this game like 2 or 3 times. I'm going to go Packers.
Going Green Bay.
I picked them last week. They let me down. But you know what? I think Aaron Jones another week, a little bit longer, right? Because it was on Thursday night.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Jones is going to get back to his normal stuff. And they get Aaron Jones going, ever since week 1, he dominated week 1. If he can get back to that and they get some good balance, I think this team could be a really solid team. So give me Green Bay. Give me Aaron Jones. Doing good.
Okay. So staying with the running game. On the flip side of that, I think the Las Vegas Raiders with Josh Jacobs, this could be a really big game for him.
Good.
Green Bay's rush defense is not that good this year. They're giving up over 150 yards through the ground every single game. So Las Vegas, if Jimmy G is playing, they can control the time of possession. Josh Jacobs moving those chains. Devontae Adams making some plays. Jacoby Myers in there too.
Yep.
The Raiders could win this. But Roach, who do you have?
Yeah, so cue the small logo. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. I trust Jordan Love a little bit more than I do, whether it is Garoppolo or Adrian O'Connell. Didn't look too bad last week in his debut. But I think the Packers offense makes more plays than the Raiders offense, and the Packers get the job done.
Okay. Fuck it. Give me the upset. Give me the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders. Devontae Adams, I think he's going to have, like I said, I think he's going to have a big game here against his former team. And please, I hope Jimmy G plays for this one. And again, Josh Jacobs, I think, will have a monster game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have them just winning this game. This is probably going to come down to the very, very, very end. The very bitter end of the game. I'll take the upset.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it comes down to the very end, too.
Yeah.
I agree.
44.5 on the over-under?
Yeah. I'm going to take the over here.
44.5 for this.
I'm gonna go under myself.
We go under?
I'm gonna go under because I think it's gonna be a running back game. Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, so I think it's gonna be a little bit lower scoring and they're running out the clock.
I'll take the over. Roach?
I like that. You've been talking about the run game. I'll go under as well.
Good. We will be live for this one, Monday Night Football. Raiders and the Packers. Come hang out with us for that one. And that's going to do it for us here for week number 5 and Daaaa Picks. We thank you guys for watching. We appreciate that. It should be a very exciting week. We'll be live tomorrow for the Bears game. Sunday night, Monday Night Football. Come hang out. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up on the way out. If you're watching the premiere, thank you guys so much. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching.
Go Cowboys.
All right, good luck to everybody. And no injuries this week, okay?
Yes, sir.
No injuries.
Please.
All right, bye-bye.